If you've ever watched Parks and Recreation, you know how diverse the characters are. Some are enthusiastic and passionate, while others secretly try to dismantle the parks department from within. Although it's surprising, the dynamic of this group makes their work efficient and entertaining all at the same time. Hi, I'm Erika Taylor Montgomery, CEO and founder of Three Girls Media, and in this episode of 2-Minute Marketing Tips, I'm going to cover some marketing tips that come directly from the hit show Parks and Recreation. From capitalism to consumer choice, Leslie Knope and her team are ready to serve the members of their community. Because some members of the team are more dedicated than others, Leslie's always thinking of new ways to get her team motivated and get them as enthusiastic about their work as she is. So here are 4 lessons from the show that also apply to marketing. Number 1 is branding. Throughout the show, there are numerous examples of good and surprisingly bad branding. Pawnee, Indiana, where the show takes place, is home to some of the heaviest people in America. In fact, they had the first case ever of super diabetes, and boy, do they have no shame. Their local fast food joint, Paunch Burger, specializes in a few out-of-pocket menu items like the greasy lard bomb and a slogan that reads, "Put it in your mouth or you're a nerd." Surprisingly, many people of Pawnee enjoy this restaurant and take no offense to the fact that this establishment thrives off of their unhealthy habits. The moral to the story is you really have to understand your audience because what offends you may not offend them. And next, the show also teaches about rebranding. Leslie Knope tries to make a positive impact in her community when their town is presented with the opportunity to join water reservoirs with their sister town, Eagleton. Eagleton's water has fluoride in it, while Pawnee's does not. Unfortunately, another Pawnee council member owns a dental practice and tries to convince the town to vote against merging reservoirs so he can maintain his large list of citizens with cavities who give him business. To get the public on his side, Councilman Jam uses scare tactics in his marketing strategy and tries to convince his community that Leslie Knope is trying to put dangerous chemicals in their water. But Leslie isn't backing down without a fight and brings in her colleague Tom to help rebrand fluoride water into something exciting. Tom successfully rebrands fluoride into Tea-Dazzle, and with a catchy theme song and an exciting commercial, the public starts to see the silver lining. If your product or service isn't all that exciting, you can use creative marketing strategies to excite your audience and pique their interest. The show can also teach us about marketing and entrepreneurship. Tom Haverford, an underachiever and government official on Leslie's team, is always coming up with new business ideas for the marketing strategy he refers to as life. Tom eventually invests in a local nightclub called the Snake Hole Lounge, but realizes he doesn't have enough money. He creatively tries to entice his coworkers to be partner investors with him, but unfortunately he goes about it all wrong. His investment partner, John Ralphino, is not the partner that Tom needed. Together, their obnoxious marketing tactics with fireworks and women in bikinis does not translate to his coworkers, and no one invests. The lesson? It's important to understand your audience. A marketing tactic that works with one group of people may totally turn the next group off to your product or service. So do your research and try to relate to the people that you're marketing to. And finally, the show teaches us about the importance of consumer choice. Local restaurants like Paunch Burger decided to upsize their soda options after their parent company, Sweetums, presented new cup sizes. Leslie decides to meet with the head of the Restaurants Association to express her concern about the new cup sizes. A size small is now 64 ounces to give consumers more bang for their buck. However, if they want less liquid, for only 5 cents less, they can get a little swallow, a 9-ounce cup. The size regular is 128 ounces, better known as a gallon. And just when you thought that was a lot of soda, they can order the child size, weighing in at 512 ounces. This is a great example of how some marketing strategies try to manipulate consumer choice. Oftentimes, consumers are blinded by what may seem like a deal or bargain and don't realize the full gravity of their choice. We can learn a lot about the good and bad ideas in marketing from Parks and Recreation. Marketing is quite the tool when used properly, but it's your job as the marketer to understand your audience and what marketing strategies will work best. It's also important to build relationships with your audience through responsible marketing efforts, unlike some of the more outrageous antics on the show. Are you interested in coming up with a creative marketing strategy for your brand? If you have questions or would like the assistance of a professional marketing and PR agency, you can contact us at info@threegirlsmedia.com for a complimentary consultation. We have a full staff of seasoned professionals who are eager to help you reach your marketing goals. Thanks for listening.